spin, spin again. Headshot, I put 3 in his chin. Up a 5, I'ma blow like the wind. Shorty fine, she get fucked up for 10. Do a drill and I hop in the Benz. Send him up right in front of his kin. Big Glock, my aim on 10. Fake shot, I'ma spin it again. What's good, YouTube? Boy, it's your boy, man. Zone 6 back in the flesh. Bills got to get paid, so I cannot rest. Back in the bed with another video, man. Now, listen, bro. They need to go ahead and call the exterminator, bro, because there is too much ratting going on in Atlanta, bro. Now, we done heard of all the notorious rats up out of Atlanta, bro. But this by far gotta be the worst one. Young Thug got the internet on fire right now with these rat allegations. Now, as we all know, bro, after the Young Thug trial, bro, Young Thug went on a whole world tour parade on how Gunna is a snitch, bro. Throwing subliminal here, subliminal there. It doesn't matter. He didn't fully address it, but we know who he's talking about and what he's talking about. And it was obviously intended for Gunna. Now, the world was on Gunna's head about these snitching allegations, bro. Well, I ain't even gonna say the allegations. We all seen the footage. Y'all can make of it as y'all want, have y'all opinions on it. I think he read it. But this by far is the worst, bro. Thug has the worst interrogation I've seen. And if y'all ain't seen or been keeping up with what's going on, bro, we gonna go ahead and break this down for y'all right now, bro. Now listen, man, if y'all ain't watched the 2-hour interrogation video of Thug, bro, I'm gonna let y'all know a little bit about it, bro. So Thug got arrested a while ago. And he basically got arrested for threatening a security officer. So as he was in custody, detectives came to come speak to him. He did not get interrogated about the reason why he was there. They came in to talk to him about some other stuff, and he was fully aware that they were coming to talk about some other stuff, and he still agreed to cooperate. So per my knowledge, bro, I could be wrong. Back in 2012, this audio existed. Back in 2015, the video existed. So that's per my knowledge. I could be wrong, but that's just what I heard from research. So we're going to start off with the first part of this interrogation. If you guys have not heard it, I'm going to give you a little snippet of what it's talking about. So this part of the interrogation video is basically him talking about the tour bus of Lil Wayne that was shot up, and someone was arrested for it, and he's basically implicating who did it. Let's take a look.
This motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. This nigga was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This nigga fucking damn shot at this nigga tour bus. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did it. They said Roscoe, but I don't wanna block out y'all case by saying Roscoe didn't do that. You know Roscoe? Man, that man fucking scrub. That fool. No.
Huh? Thug, huh? This what we doing? Come on, bro. This what we doing, bro? So basically he said that I don't know who shot up the bus. They say Roscoe did it. That's 4K. If that's not snitching, I don't know what is. That's snitching. That is complete snitching. You dry snitching a little bit, that's snitching, bro. That's like saying, I don't know who killed Lil Tony, but they say Jimmy did it. Like, what are we doing, bro? You implicating this man in the fucking shooting. What are we doing? That's pure snitching. And then he's going to say, oh, I don't want to impede or block y'all investigation by telling y'all he didn't do it. Like, bro, you was doing all this parading about Gunna, and you knew you had this type of footage. Now, this was so long ago that you probably thought that this wasn't going to come out. That's probably why. That's why you were so confident. But, hey, I'm going to just keep, we going to keep investigating. So now, I don't have all the clips for the interrogation video, but I'm going to let y'all know how this went. The police came in and brought him a bologna sandwich. Anytime, everybody knows, anytime the police comes in and brings you any type of food, it does not look good. It does not look good. So they brought this man in a bologna sandwich, and when I tell you that he started singing from there, he didn't let them know everything they need to know, that man started singing. And then at the end of the interrogation video, he's going to go on to say make sure you don't tell anybody I cooperated. And the detective's like, how am I going to tell people? I'm not going to tell people. And then he's like, yeah, you can, you will, just don't tell nobody. And then he's going to tell them, you can come back and get me anytime. I'll let you know anything you need to know. This is diabolical. This is diabolical. Now, what's the saying? The cat got the gun or something like that. The Tom and Jerry reference. This is just diabolical. So of course, he after all the media coverage, shout out to Trapolo Ross, he kind of sparked all this back up. He kind of responded to this. It was the best thing for him not to do was to respond. He responded to it, and now it's brought more attention to it. So he said, they didn't play my interrogation video in court because I helped my brother out. Rat where? I'm trying to figure out who you helped out. Because the person he's talking about that he helped out apparently was P.B. Roscoe. P.B. Roscoe ended up pleading guilty. He pleaded. There was no court case. There was no trial, no nothing. He pleaded. Why? Because he was under pressure of all the evidence. There was too much evidence against him. So, of course, your interrogation video didn't get played in court because there was no court. So that does not excuse you for what our ears and eyes have been intrigued into. It doesn't at all. Now, of course, after all these allegations and the media picking it up and Thug trying to defend himself, of course, Roscoe, the man in question, has to come out and respond. And he made a response. We're going to go ahead and dive into his response, and I'm going to break down why his response isn't valid. Let's go.
I'm going to show you, no, Thug ain't no snitch. I'm going to show y'all what a snitch is tomorrow. I'm going to show you in black and white with no despite. If y'all saying Sergio good, this person good, why 6ix9ine ain't good? Go do a song with him. Y'all might as well all rack up as the rat commodity. Yeah, that's selective politicking. Niggas waking up every day, worry about what Jeffrey Lamar Williams doing, Spider, Scooty. Come on, man. Yeah, the paperwork coming up. I'm taking it up tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going in the attic to get that. But the crazy thing is, what I don't understand, how can you make something that it's not? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, Rollo is a rat. Yeah, when you got your paperwork sealed, them 5-1, come on, man. When you walk the federal compound, then before they say you couldn't take your paperwork off the pound, all that cap ass shit, come on, man. That's wrong. Who else wrong? Because I don't even like fuck with rats. That ain't nothing that I'm in tune with. Who else? Sergio, all my co-defendants, you feel what I'm saying? Come on, man. Only one of them kept it solid, Jeffrey Lamar Williams. You feel what I'm saying? In my eyes, in my book, because if the police pull me over right now, where you coming from? Where I'm coming from is my business. I can say I'm coming from the studio. That don't mean I told you where the fuck I'm coming from. What's illegal about where the fuck I'm coming from? What's illegal about me having a conversation? What is wrong in the streets is when you willing to comply and testify and assert your Fifth Amendment. When you do any of that, that is dead wrong. Like what they did to Woody, he's overly wrong as well as not even them. Yeah, you don't get on that stand, yeah, going to jail. You feel what I'm saying? I was offered the biggest deal before anybody. When y'all say I was on the run, I was offered immunity without probation. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all dead wrong. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, I got to stop it there because there's too much bullshit flying out this nigga mouth. It's ridiculous, bro. This nigga is completely brainwashed. I think he's just trying to stick around to keep his name and career alive by staying around with Thug because Thug got the money. I feel like that's why he's defending him. But we're going to first break down the selective politicking. He claims that people are selective politicking, calling Thug a rat and not Gunna and not 6ix9ine. We call Gunna and 6ix9ine a rat. Young Thug is a rat now. The only selective politicking going on is with you. You're the only one selective politicking. You are defending Thug. That's what you talk about coming out with paperwork. There was no paperwork because there wasn't a trial. You may have paperwork, but of course he's not going to be in it because there wasn't no trial. So what are you talking about? This is ultimate selective politicking. And so this is why his response isn't valid, because we went ahead and did some research and dug up some stuff on him. And I'm going to go ahead and show y'all that. Oh, yeah, I told you, we got to work. We got to work. This is why his opinion is not valid. Here's a TMZ article from 2015, bro. The man charged with shooting up Lil Wayne's tour bus has blown the whistle on Birdman, saying he should be behind bars too. Jimmy Winfrey, Pee Wee Roscoe, claims in new court documents he shouldn't be singled out for the crime when Birdman's financial dispute with Lil Wayne is what ultimately led to the shooting. So Winfrey argues Birdman should be held liable as a party to the crime. He is not specifically saying Birdman ordered the hit, but essentially that's what he's saying. So you're a snitch too. That's why you're defending the rat, because you're a rat too. So there's a lot of selective politicking going on. And you speaking out on his behalf of him name dropping you in the interrogation isn't valid to me, because you are a rat too. I bet a lot of y'all didn't know that. Now we're going to keep going and investigating this. So, of course, the man of the hour, a lot of people are speculating they was waiting on Gunna to respond to all the recent news. This is a reach, but, hey, we going to speculate that he's possibly responding to all the controversy online. So he posted his story, ain't going back and forth about them, and basically pushing P. I kind of think he ain't going back and forth about them ratting and him ratting. I don't know. It's kind of iffy, bro, but everybody was waiting for Gunna to respond, and he was one of the prominent people that we wanted to see, and he gave his opinion on it, I guess, if you can assume. But we're going to break down other people's responses that are reacting to this Thug's allegations. So the man y'all was calling a snitch and all of this, I don't think what he did was as bad as Thug. This Thug has to be way worse. I don't think what he did was as bad as Thug. Woody was ultimately throwing people off to get bro out of the situation. They were probably in cahoots to how that was constructed or how that happened, because I ain't never seen Thug try to type of disown him in any way. But Woody ended up calling in the no jumper, and Remo ended up asking him about all the controversy that's going on online, and he had a response. We're gonna go ahead and take a look into it.
See this tweet, man. You see this tweet?
So yo, look. We gonna do it, but look. So Young Thug just responded to everybody talking about the snitching shit. He just literally made a tweet saying they didn't play my interrogation video in court because I helped my brother. Where did I rat? Rat where?
Bye. He ain't even gonna say nothing, man.
Yo, Woody is crazy for that.
Yeah.
So all he had to say was bye. He don't even want to speak on it because he know this shit looks crazy. This looks crazy right now. So he doesn't even want to speak on it. And we don't know if him and Thug are in a close relationship right now or however it is, but obviously he doesn't want to speak on it. It's looking crazy. But we're going to dive into some other prominent things that other people had to say about it. So this is another prominent figure that has an opinion on this allegation, bro. And I take what he says is valid, bro, because he's one of the people that co-founded YSL, and he's actually keeping it a buck, bro. He's not selective politicking. He's not choosing sides. He's just calling it down the middle, calling it as it is. And we're going to take a look at what he has to say.
A nigga just beat a motherfucking a Rico. Nigga come home, still talking about, oh, nigga ratted, nigga a rat, nigga da-da-da. Bro, that's God. That ain't nothing but God biting you back in your ass, bro. Because you probably been thankful that you just beat a life sentence in a Rico and came home and minded your business and been humble. But instead, you still coming out pushing the rat narrative, bro, and all that, this, that, and the third. Now, look, he came back and bought your bitch in the ass. But that ain't the key. The thing is, too, though, he brainwashed people. He still got motherfuckers on this bitch talking about, and y'all heard it with y'all own ears. You got motherfuckers talking about AI, and did that and the third, and, oh, he ain't rat on nobody. Bro, if you sit down with 12 and bust out and say these words, if y'all talking about a nigga like Gunna ratted from saying, yes, ma'am, you mean to tell me this not making a nigga a rat by saying, shit, they said Roscoe shot the bus up. And then a nigga like Roscoe did 10 years behind this shit, and you just got on the internet talking about a nigga didn't rat on you? Boy, your ass so brainwashed, it's sickening. Y'all niggas need daddy figures, and y'all niggas be sitting back waiting on something good, waiting on something to happen, like, yeah, I'm gonna stick around, maybe a nigga put me on, maybe a nigga, I can get some out of nigga, or something did that, like, it's so gay and weird to me, but y'all be on my ass about being a real nigga. Rich, I'm not studying the internet, but I'm just letting y'all know how brainwashed and weird the world and the internet is, y'all.
And that's what I'm saying right there. He's calling it down the middle, bro. He got these niggas brainwashed, bro. He's got them brainwashed. They're all selective politicking because they like him. That's their favorite artist. Or they're around him to gain something from him. He has the money. He has the fame. Oh, he can do something for me. I'm a broke-ass nigga that can't do shit for myself. That's really all it is. But he is calling it down the middle, bro. Y'all heard it and seen it with your own eyes. He's a rat, bro. He's a rat. If we're calling a Gunna rat, you got to keep the same energy with Gunna that you had with Thug, bro. There's no in-betweens, no loopholes. He's a rat, bro. What he went in there and did was wrong. He shouldn't have did that. And that's my final thoughts on it, bro. He shouldn't have did that. That is just ridiculous to me. So, him parading and doing all this extra stuff, bro, it's karma. It's karma. Knowing that he's done something like this, and then new evidence dropped that he apparently, a First 48 detective, apparently received a statement from Young Thug in the back of his police car. And when the detective was going to testify, Thug's legal team was putting in motions to stop it. Why are you trying to, if you ain't never done nothing, why are you trying to stop it? So then he puts out a response and basically saying this is fake. The detective made it up, and that's why we filed the motions to stop it. For one, I highly doubt the detective would lie under oath, testifying. I highly doubt that. Highly. And after seeing that interrogation video of you in private, not knowing you was being recorded, I can only imagine what you were doing in the back of a cop car. So I have no reason but to believe it. Like, this is ridiculous. Man, it is what it is, bro. Y'all have y'all opinions on it. I have my opinions. We got to call it down the middle. He's a rat, bro. He's a rat. It's looking real bad for him right now. A lot of people are going to select the politics, stay on his side. Hey, y'all do that, bro. But he's a rat, bro. You got to call it down the middle. Now, y'all leave y'all comments and thoughts in the comments, bro. Let me know whether y'all think he's a rat or not. Who's a bigger rat, him or Gunna? Who did it worse? I honestly think Thug did it worse. Gunna, nah. I'm somewhat on Gunna's side of doing it worse because he did it publicly in front of the whole world and had crazy ass manners. That boy had the most manners I ever seen. I ain't never seen a polite nigga in my life. That was the most polite nigga in my life. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Like, most polite nigga in my life. I ain't never seen that. And Thug just did it privately. He had some self-decency. But he didn't know it was going to come out. You feel me? So, yeah, y'all just take it how y'all want to, man. We on the road to 350, bro. I'm going to keep breaking down this story as it develops, bro. I appreciate all y'all for rocking with me, man. Your boy's out.